Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 famous kids who are smarter than you think. Famous kids often get a lot of flack for not being very smart. Some people believe that because they got so rich and famous at such a young age, they're entitled and not smart at all. But these 10 famous kids will surprise you with their brains. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe and press the notification bell too. Coming in at number 10, we have Millie Bobby Brown. The hottest TV show in 2017 was undoubtedly Stranger Things Season 2. It was watched by millions of fans, and people who hadn't seen the first season went back to watch that one as well. Now, it seems everyone in the world knows about the show, but how much do they know about one of the stars of Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown? She plays the role of 11 and stuns everyone with her acting. However, Millie's proved that acting isn't the only thing she's good at. One of her main passions is activism. She's a UNICEF ambassador at the age of just 13 and was one of the leaders of World Children's Day in 2017. She was also very vocal about the Time's Up movement in Hollywood and was seen wearing a Time's Up pin at the 2017 Golden Globes. When she's not being an actor or activist, she's also managed to use her fame to create other streams of income. For example, she's the face of Calvin Klein and is even promoting Converse sneakers now as well. It looks like all of Millie's business work has really paid off, as she made over $6.5 million in 2017. Now that is not at all bad for a 13-year-old. Next up is Jace Norman. You might not know this kid by name, but if you have any young kids in the house who watch Nickelodeon, then you will. Jace Norman plays the lead role of Henry Hart in Henry Danger, which is the highest rated live-action kids show. However, in 2017, he proved he's much more than just a child actor. He started a company called Creator Edge Media with his brother and famous sports agent Mike Gruen. The company's business model is similar to that of Jake Paul's Team 10, as it connects social media celebrities with brands. Only I assume his company will have less dabbing involved.
And make sure you're dabbing on them haters.
However, his company will also be creating the content, which will mostly be brand deals, kind of like the ones with Millie Bobby Brown doing things with Calvin Klein and Converse. However, it seems that when he's not being a businessman and actor, Jace also participates in charity. He spoke on Fox Business News about bullying and said that he's donated money to schools across America to help put an end to it. He's only 17 but has a net worth of over $800,000, which will likely increase if his company is a success. Next up is Maddie Ziegler. This girl got her big break when she starred in the reality show Dance Moms. She was a fan favorite and she won almost every single competition she entered into because of her amazing dancing. However, she's not just a great dancer, but she's a smart businesswoman as well. She left the show Dance Moms to pursue other ventures and projects she had lined up. The main project after Dance Moms, which made her even more famous than she already was appearing in a Sia music video. After watching Dance Moms, Sia put on her odd wig and hired Maddie to dance in her music video for Chandelier. This of course went on to be one of the most successful music videos of 2014 with nearly 2 billion views on YouTube. She then toured with Sia and performed her dances live. This year she moved into the world of fashion and appeared as a model in the Ralph Lauren fashion show. She's also been a judge on the TV show So You Think You Can Dance Next Generation, and in 2017 she became a New York Times bestseller by releasing her own book called The Maddie Diaries, not to mention her various film appearances in The Book of Henry and Ballerina. For all her hard work, she's netted around $2.5 million, and I'm sure there's much more to come for Maddie. Next up is Finn Wolfhard. We've already covered one Stranger Things star, but what about the male protagonist of the show, Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike Wheeler? He's had a massive year with not only starring in the hottest TV show of 2017, but also the biggest movie too, that of course being It. But don't think that Finn's talents stop at acting. His other big passion is music, and he's in a professional band called Calpurina. The band recently played at Rough Trade in New York City, and in 2018 they'll be recording and releasing their debut EP. And what's more, they now have a 6-figure record deal at the age of just 15. Finn is also making a lot of cash with brand deals as well, as he recently collaborated with Hellmann's Mayonnaise on a YouTube ad. And according to Finn's IMDb page, he'll be appearing in 2 movies in 2018 which haven't even been announced yet. Those are Dog Days, where he'll be playing Tyler, and The Turning, where his character is yet to be named. Is Finn Wolfhard going to be the next Harrison Ford or Tom Hanks? Let me know what you think. Next up is Danielle Bregoli. This is the celebrity kid you probably thought was least likely to appear on this list. She went viral in 2017 after she said her famous line, "Cash me outside, how about that?" on the Dr. Phil show.
Catch me outside, how about that?
This made some people think she was dumb because of the way she speaks. But she was able to turn a catchphrase into a brand, which is pretty smart in my opinion. She has her own merch store where she sells Cash Me Outside clothing. And she's now a rapper as well, going by the name Bad Babby. She signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Atlantic Records and is well on her way to becoming the next Nicki Minaj. She now also charges $40,000 for an appearance at an event, so if you want to cash her outside or inside anywhere, it's gonna cost you. Danielle is now in talks with TV execs about launching her own reality show similar to the Kardashians. Would you watch Keeping Up with the Cash Me Outside girl? Next up is Nash Grier. You probably know this kid from Vine. He was one of the most popular Viners back in 2013, which made him a lot of fame and money. He also toured with other social media stars such as baby ARIEL and Jacob Sartorius with MadCon, which made his name even bigger. When Vine ended a few years back, some thought that Nash was over, but little did they know he had many other projects lined up. He's been on many TV talk shows and even has his own YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. Not only that, he appeared alongside Cameron Dallas in the movie Outfield. However, his main way of earning money is simply tweeting a tweet or posting an Instagram photo. If you want Nash to post an image of him wearing your watch or drinking your drink, it will cost you anywhere between $25,000 to $100,000. He earns around $600K every year, and despite Vine ending, Nash's fame on other platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube are growing every single day. Next up is baby ARIEL. When most kids are bored, they go to the mall or watch a movie. But ARIEL Martin, aka baby ARIEL, started a $1 million business because she was bored. You see, one day in 2015, she downloaded the app Musical.ly out of pure boredom. She then started posting videos and quickly became one of the most popular people on the app. She now has over 22 million followers on the app and has transferred that social media fame into cash. She signed with a well-known talent agency a year ago and is now living like a Hollywood star. She's appeared on TV shows such as Disney's Bizaardvark, and she was also one of the main stars in the Digitour Winter Tour alongside Jacob Sartorius and more. What's more, this girl even has her own app called ARIEL Emoji, which gives you customized emojis of ARIEL and her favorite things. It seems like her social media empire just won't stop growing, and she'll soon have over 100 million followers across all of her social media profiles. Next up is Valentina PINAULT. You may not know this girl, but you should. Her parents are super famous for one. Her mom is actress Selma Hayek and her dad is Francois Henry, who owns Gucci, Balenciaga, and many more brands. They're billionaires, which has given Valentina a lot to live up to. However, she's already making her own way instead of simply living off her parents' money. She started her own company at the age of 9. She loved playing and making her own slime, so she decided to make a slime selling company. Her slime company makes over 40 different kinds of slime and is bought by all of her classmates and now people online too. She loves chemistry and may one day be a scientist. Could this girl change the world in the future? Or perhaps she'll become a great inventor and make more toys like her slime? What do you think the future holds for 9-year-old billionaire Valentina PINAULT? Next up, we have Noah Cyrus. If you don't know this girl, then you definitely know her sister. Noah Cyrus is of course the sister of famous singer and actor Miley Cyrus. Like her sister and father, she's a natural-born Hollywood entertainer. And similarly to Miley, she's appeared in episodes of Hannah Montana. However, her true passions and careers are in music and activism. She's an avid animal lover who owns many horses that she rides. She's also appeared in animal rights adverts, including one called Trapped that went viral. It was against SeaWorld amusement parks, which people suddenly really seem to dislike. She's also making a lot of cash as a model now, and some say she's the most beautiful Cyrus out of all of the Cyrus sisters. Some say she's doing a much better job of it than Miley these days, seeing as she hasn't had any public meltdowns yet. Some say that these days she's doing a much better job of it than Miley, as she hasn't had any public meltdowns yet. Next up, we have Sky Jackson. This is another famous kid you'll know if you have young kids or siblings. This girl got super famous from the Disney show Bunked, playing the role of Zuri. However, in recent years, she's moved on from acting and onto her true love, which is fashion. She has a big Instagram profile and she's known for posting all of her outfits on there. And the press seems to pick up on anything she wears to every red carpet event too. She was an ambassador for Teen Vogue magazine at New York Fashion Week. And in 2016, she made her own fashion line. She teamed up with Macy's to create her own clothing, and each piece was inspired by things she's seen on social media sites. The clothing sold out fast, so don't be surprised if this girl becomes the next Coco Chanel. She's now planning on doing more TV work with Disney and will definitely be launching more fashion brands too. We're all super familiar with the celebrities of the world nowadays. They appear on TV, in magazines, on the radio, and pretty much everywhere else. It's pretty interesting to think that these guys will be the next Kim Kardashians and Leonardo DiCaprios of our generation. Another trend that many people have noticed is that none of these child stars seem to be washed up. If you think back to the days of Macaulay Culkin, this was not the same. But it seems that today Hollywood is a much safer place for kids, which is definitely a good thing. And from the looks of this list, celebrity kids are getting smarter and smarter. 20 years ago, they simply wouldn't have been activists like they are today. Just take Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Cyrus's activism. And even Jason Norman's anti-bullying campaign is really making waves. Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for the famous kid you think will be most successful. And guys, be sure to check out my second channel. There'll be a video for my second channel on screen in a moment, so click it to check it out. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.